What's up, nerds? Welcome back to another episode. And today we are looking for the best fishing deals for Black Friday that we can find on the internet. There's a couple that we'll share with you.
Some are better than others. We're going to help you sift through the garbage and find a gold mine because some of them are waiting for you. And we've already looked and we found the good stuff.
And we've already got them pulled up. Prove it. There they are. All right. So we're going to start on Tackle Warehouse, but you can see the tabs along the top. There are actually a lot of other ones that we want to look at as well. But we wanted to call these out before moving on. So right off the top, you can see 15% off select items. Now, Tackle Warehouse does like a weekly special. This is over as of the time that you are watching this video. So this was last week. We picked up a couple rods.
We made some purchases.
We made some purchases. You can see the sticks fishing, so we're going to try that. The new 13 Fishing Jinx casting rods. We got the Halo HFX. We haven't used Halo before. And then we grabbed the Daiwa Aired. So there's another super budget option. We figured we'd give it a shot.
So little good news, bad news scenario here with the Black Friday sale on Tackle Warehouse. Initially, we looked at the website. I popped in, and here, I'll show you exactly what I saw. I saw this. I'm like, oh yeah, Black Friday sale. Looks good. Shop now. I'd like to do that. Let's go buy some stuff. So then I scrolled down and I'm like, ooh, 15% off of casting rods. And like right here, I'm like, oh, look, Daiwa, Shimano, all of the brands that I want. I click on Daiwa. I go, hey, the XT rod, that's the craziest deal ever. Throw that on, 7.3, medium, heavy, fast, $100. But wait a minute, $100. $100. Wait, $100. That's the full price. Go back to the cart. Maybe it's applied here. Still $100. Why you would ask? Well, I will show you because I figured it out. Let's go back to the genesis here, back to the homepage. You click shop now. What are you going to find? You're going to see right here, if you look very carefully, some exclusions apply. Now, this is almost always the deal with Tackle Warehouse when you go on here. They'll show all the brands. They'll show everything. You think everything's on sale. It says all rods, casting, all spinning reels. And you're like, that all means all, right? It absolutely does not. Let's click on those exclusions. Holy cow, it's a waterfall of exclusions. Some of the big, more noticeable ones that you will see here, Clutch swim baits, Bubba, Daiwa. Down here, we got Shimano hiding down here somewhere. Sims, St. Croix, TFO, Lowrance, Garmin, Lucky Craft, like 13 Fishing. Like there's a whole bunch. There's no one page that has all the items that are on sale, right? So you can't filter out all of this stuff, which is, I hear you, frustrating. So you're gonna have to work for these deals, maybe a little harder than you would really want to. You still can get 15% off and off some great stuff. So if I go in through here and I kind of ignore this page and I just go to shop all brands, now I can look outside of those brands that I know are on there. And here's how you can tell the difference. So I went to Fenwick because this is one of the better deals that I thought was going to be out there for sure. And I'm looking for Fenwick Eagle rods, 120 to 140 right here. Black Friday sale, 15% off. You can see where this is going to apply to everything that is coming from Fenwick. Now, if I go back and I go to, let's go to 13 Fishing, it does not apply. The Jinx does not apply. The Fate V3, none of this stuff applies. If I go over to, let's look at Shimano, going for S for Shimano down here. None of this applies as well. Now that's where I discovered the problems was on the rods and the reels. But if I scroll down, this is what you're going to be able to see at the posting of this video. So I'm going to show you how to be successful when you're looking at this 15% off. What you're going to see is all reels. Well, all reels, I'm using air quotes here, hard baits, swim baits, storage, and lure making. So when you click in here, I'm assuming what you're going to see is that the Daiwa stuff is not going to be on special. The 13 is not going to be on special. One good place to look is going to be ARC. I really like the Gravity G2 casting reel. It's always been a really nice one. This one down here for $100. Get 15% off there. That's going to be a nice chunk of change, 15 bucks coming off of the price of that reel. The G7 is super nice. I'm a big fan of that one. And I believe the BFS at 150, that's probably the one I'm going to target for that 15% off from ARC as well. Let's get to the baits because I feel like this is where a lot of the value is going to get driven. The way I'm thinking about this and the way I want you to kind of guide as you're looking through here, you're going to want to get 15% off of things that you use every single day. So one thing I use a lot, the Rage Swimmer. It's a really good standard paddle tail you can use year round for almost any application, whether it's on its own with a jig head or it's on the back of a spinner bait or whatever it happens to be, a rig. That's the type of bait I want for it. It's already pretty cheap, not super expensive, high value, and now you're going to get it 15% off. That's step one. Step two is what are my favorite baits that I'm probably going to buy no matter what, but normally I'd buy maybe one instead of 2 or 3 because they're expensive. And then some of the cheaper baits. So like the, let's see, let's go down for Strike King, one of my favorites. KVD Sexy Dog. This is one of my favorites. this is going to be one that I'm absolutely the mega dog, but really that's going to be the type of bait. It's not very expensive, $13, but when you get 15% off, it's just helping out the pocketbook a little bit. And then also swim baits. So some of the more expensive baits that are going to pop up here, your Kitex. Now, one of the last places I want to direct your attention is to the storage here. So when you can go over to utility boxes, you got your small, you got your mediums and larges, you're going to be able to get Busby and Plano at a discount. That's a huge win. Anytime you get Busby at a discount, it's going to be a win. You can go all the way up to the Colony 28. This is like a $50 box if you're getting 15% off. Again, that just takes the sting out of an investment. And that's how you shop Black Friday on TW. You got to be careful. When they don't add it to the cart, that means it's probably an excluded brand or an excluded model, which really sucks. Check the fine print before you start shopping. Just go to this some exclusions apply portion of the website and then figure out what you can and can't pick from. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. Now that I've done that, we're going to kick it back and we're going to go look at some of the other awesome deals like KastKing and Newport that are out there. So we wanted to go, hey, KastKing, get it here. It's already a value. We like some of the KastKing products like the Skeet Reese. And yeah, you can get the 15% off, or you could just go to KastKing's website. So this is where we get a little divestiture from the old trusty dusty TW. Now, when you go on here, you're gonna think
Like think
it says right up here at the top of the screen, buy one get one free, and in my mind I'm like, hey, you're giving away the reels. I'm getting a mega jaws for $90 and getting 2 of them. No, it's not that. Here's what's happening. You're gonna buy a reel at the regular MSRP price, which is already priced at a value. You're getting a great deal. Then you get a free gift. So you're going to pair it with something else, but you can choose what it is. And they're giving you a nice discount here. So you get anything from a pair of sunglasses, the line spooler, which we've had and used, which is solid. Backpack. You get the, what was the, oh yeah, this is the one right here. So the toolkit is a crazy deal. And I'll be honest, for me, it's probably going to be the Hyper Seal. I think getting that Hyper Seal box is a really nice value, $20. You get the 30, is it the 3600?
Oh, you can get a 2-pack? Hang on.
No way.
I think we solved the problem here, people. So you can get the 2-pack.
No.
Yeah.
That's
so
insane.
Definitely do that. So that'd be the way to go. You got toolkit as an option. If you want the bait capsule, backpacks, whatever, there's some options for all of those. So that is the BOGO Frenzy. So you have the buy zone, pick one of those, any of these reels. There's a lot in here. Or you can save 20% on the total if you get a combo. So you basically grab like a Kestrel spinning or casting for bait finesse or S finesse, which is the spinning finesse. And then you can grab a Kestrel rod. So you would just add bundle. Oh no, too many items.
Well, because we have a bunch.
Oh yeah, I already had them in there.
So you delete that, and then you can.
So if you grab the 2 BFS options, though, all of a sudden you're at $168 because it's 20% off for the combo.
Nuts.
So that's pretty neat. And
the
then
Royal Legend,
Royal Legend Pro is in here as well,
dude. And then we were just talking about this. It's already a crazy value at the MSRP. So when you take 20% off of that, that actually does feel like a Black Friday.
Pretty solid. So these are definitely better than what you would get for 15% off over at Tackle Warehouse, in our opinion.
Nothing wrong with T-dubs.
Yep.
But I'm taking the 20% off the combo.
That is that. And then there's also discounts on just about everything. We're going to jump over to Kayak Angler Magazine. Wired to Fish did an article as well, but we're going to this one because Keith's face is at the top.
Keith. So Keith is somebody who helped get us set up with that trip when we went out to Vancouver Island. So we owe him. His giant face is right there on the giant screen, and we love him for it. But if we scroll down to the article, the actual meat and potatoes, this one caught our eye. Instantly.
So the Max X 2-piece baitcaster combo is $50, 55.
Say whatever you want, but $55 for anything these days,
get somebody fishing,
is crazy. So like if you got a kid, if you wanted to donate something, if you wanted to pull something for a high school team, if you want to
learn to bait cast,
exactly. Like this is what we all had when we were younger that kids these days just don't have. A true value for a pretty high quality piece of equipment. Like this is hard to beat.
Yeah, so that is a solid deal. There's a couple of other deals in here that are decent, but nothing quite as good as that. That's why it's right at the top.
Yeah.
But there's some other deals definitely worth a look going through here. A lot of them are super specific. Like Akuma, it's just this one inshore combo. J-Braid X4 is on sale, 44% off at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Pretty good.
6 cents we'll get back to in a second because I'm actually going to go to their site. They have a ton of deals. Then you got like Costa NRS. This is a decent PFD for 50% off. Pretty good deal there. The Jackson NAR for $2,500 if you wanted it.
We both almost, I threw up a little.
The Spider-Man color. But if you wanted that kayak,
Yes.
don't pay $4,200.
Absolutely.
Get it for $2,500.
Yes.
Wilderness is running some deals. I don't know specifically. All right. Well,
And I'll never find
I'll
out.
never know. Our connection is not private. But anyways, bunch of other stuff in here that you can look at. The Lono Arrow, $700 off. Pretty
That's
good
actually
deal
legit.
on
Go
eco
eco.
fishing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We looked at this Feel Free, the Flash PD.
Please don't.
Don't.
The
get that
total weight
kayak.
capacity is 250. That's just me and a sandwich.
That's absurd. But anyways, a bunch of other stuff here. If you wanted batteries, Lifetime's running some deals.
Golden
50%
Mate,
off,
Golden
up
Mate, we
to-
saw at a couple different spots. So
Mhm.
batteries are tough. Lifetime, oh, they
Yeah.
have it up here too. Lifetime and Golden Mate were the two where we saw the most amount of discounts. Now we
Yep.
didn't check Power Queen, which right now is one of the better values going. But I
Yeah.
mean, Lifetime, phenomenal. Have heard nothing but great things. And then I know Jeff had some experience with the Golden Mate. Either way,
The Elite FS10 for 45% off is kind of wild. I've never used it, but it looks neat.
I would be willing to try.
I'd be willing
at
to- for
$1,200 discount.
10-inch screen for $1,000.
That's
kind of
killer.
nutty.
Yeah.
With down and side scan. Guardian Angel's running a deal, and then
Yeah.
Scheels has some deals going on.
We
What is-
didn't slide over here. To be honest, Scheels has been one of my not favorite sites on Black Friday, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've ever really been like, yeah, we need to talk about Scheels
Yeah.
because of some crazy deal. So I don't know.
Oh, the 106 SV is over $1,000 off. So that's pretty decent.
I mean, that is a great.
yeah.
Wow.
They got all sorts of stuff.
We have a few things
Oh,
going.
the 126 is also.
They all are.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's all of them.
Ooh. I
A
mean,
Dorfman.
a yacht hat. Anyways, worth a look. You got some deck boots and stuff in there. There you go. So if you're into Scheels, probably some good deals that you can dig
Yeah.
for along the way. 6 Cents was another one I wanted to pull up just because they had a bunch of deals running. They got their buy three, get three. They've got whatever this dumb thing
I'm
is.
so sorry, you guys. I have to pause here. The
The
fact
hat
that they made a
chamber.
hat chamber, I feel like this is like where it's a trick. They're trying to get you to buy this, and then they're just like, you told on yourself. You're telling on yourself by buying this.
But it hangs on the back of your seat in your truck.
In all honesty, this is crazy.
Hats belong on the floor. Like you just take your hat and you
throw
does,
it.
Does
I don't-
anybody not do that? Like when you take your hat off, you just chuck it
Go on.
into a corner.
R.I.P.
That's what I
This
do.
is your spot now.
So they do also have buy one get one select rods.
Very select.
Very select. And right now, if we look at it, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different rods that you can choose from. All of the rest of these are all sold out. So don't let that
That's the thing, dude. That's the thing with these Black Friday deals. Sometimes you click on, well, most times these days when you click on it,
Yeah.
you thought it was one thing, it's something else, and that's not fun, right?
So you can get the stash rod and a 611 medium heavy.
I mean,
And then you get a buy one get one. So then you get another rod. Look, if you were interested in getting a 6 cents rod, this might be a good deal. For you.
absolutely.
How about that?
Or if you got one and you're like,
Yeah.
man, do I wish I had this other one? Yeah, now get two of them.
Do we need a bundle?
We absolutely
A discounted bundle? Do we need another duffel bundle? A dundle?
I mean, if I need something to put my toothbrush in,
go
then
bag?
sure.
If I need- this one doesn't come with the Dob.
Then
kit,
I
but
don't want.
Then I'm out. But they do have a bunch of bundles. They got the stocking. If you want a fishy stocking, $20 off.
Loaded
Where you-
terminal bundle.
I think those are worth it because like you're getting it anyways. Like
6 Senses Terminal is actually the one place where I feel like they deliver pretty well.
I think they do a pretty good
Yeah,
job with
it's
it.
also where they have the least amount of quality issues.
Oh, there's a terminal, the hook bundle. If you needed a ton of hooks,
I bought that one year.
yeah, I did too, and
It
I
was-
still have all
I
those
still have a
hooks.
bunch. Yeah, they're fine.
Looks like they got clearance, which they're tagging as 64% off.
It's always there.
I love 64%. That's a great option.
It's a good amount of percent.
We got the draw 6.5 in
think
this
I
color
had
for
that.
$21. There you go. Bunch of deals on there. What else we got? We got Malone Auto
Uh-huh.
Racks. Now this one, we actually just got a code for you guys. Hey, we can help. So all year round, site wide, you can get 15% off with the code AAA. So AAA. And then for this next week, I believe, just for the next week, you get 20% off. So
20%. Look, 20% off baits.
Site
Cool. 20% off reels.
a
Cool.
trailer?
20% off of a trailer is absolutely
Yeah.
asinine. Like we're talking about some of the best trailers are in the $1,800 to $2,200 range, somewhere in there, $2,500. And like that one right there is probably my favorite. The Micro Sport Off-Road. If you can get the low,
Yeah.
that's probably the one I would recommend.
These are out of stock right now, unfortunately. I did talk to Beth the other day, but their standard trailers are in stock. So, unfortunately, the black powder coat Can't get that right now.
Yes.
But you can get 15% off on it when it comes back into stock.
But dude, 20% off
Yeah.
of where is the Eco? Well, there's the Eco
not
Light.
off-road.
This is the one. This is still double dip galvanized steel.
Yeah.
It's extremely heavy duty. You get a slightly skinnier tire. Other than that, it's effectively the same trailer.
The 8 bike trailer.
I have not seen that before. That's crazy, actually.
We are actually getting a camping trailer from these guys as well, so that's coming soon.
Show them the double bunk. This is the one that I would say people should get the most, and you can make the most out of. $2,800 allows you to carry 2 full-size, fully loaded trailers going down the highway at like 80 miles an hour.
Fully loaded kayaks.
Dude, that's what I meant. It's kayaks.
You can put a trailer on one side, a trailer on the other side.
And I think they showed it perfectly. You get an Old Town on one side and a Hobie Pro Angler on the other side, no problem. We've had a lot of success with this setup. It works very well. So, dude, let's do the math on it real quick. It's $2,800.
$2,800.
All right. If I go real quick,
20% off right now.
2,800 times 0.8.
2240.
That's crazy. That's $550. $5 or $60 you're saving.
That's pretty sick.
That's a savings. If you're like, man, trailers are so cool, don't want to spend the money, you're never going to get a better deal.
Yeah. This is the same trailer.
For a brand new one.
This is the same trailer we have, but we have the off-road edition, which just means it has better shocks, different tires, and it's black coated. Powder
coat on the outside. Yeah, but it's already double dip galvanized. Like you don't need any of that. You don't need it. No.
Yep. So pretty good deals on here. They got a million other things as well. I would say definitely, I would encourage you look around the website. You can get different wheel sets for ground transport if you want to just roll your kayaks around. We've used their 6 kayak rack for the storage systems. They also have a rolling rack. They've got bike racks.
The rolling rack's really nice.
They've got a lot more than you would think.
Absolutely.
Like you can look at your Yakima, your Thule. These guys are right there with them.
Way cheaper.
So, and less expensive. So it's a good option. Definitely go check them out. That brings us over to Newport. Dude. So Newport hasn't listed this on their website yet. It'll drop on Black Friday week. So it goes live, I believe, the 24th,
I think.
24th. So that's actually the day this video is coming out. So right now, these deals are going down. We've got them listed, though, because we got the insides.
I already know what it's going to be.
Run them down.
You get essentially 10% back in gift cards on the website, depending on how much money you spend. Anywhere from $50 to $150 or $150 and a hoodie you get back. On top of that, you get 15% off the NT600. That is their largest, most expensive motor. 6 horsepower equivalent tiller steer. It is insanely powerful. You'll be nervous.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. It's phenomenal. So 15% off that one. You get 20% off. This is where most of y'all are going to be living in the NK 300 and the NK 180 Pro, and even the NT 300, which is like a 3 horsepower equivalent tiller steer. You're getting 20% off. That is crazy. This is the one that I think people are going to be like, ooh, the low pro battery. It's going to be up to 20% off the low pros as well. I don't know what sizes. We don't know what specifically one, but any percent off you can get on one of the most expensive batteries in the game is going to be a win. It's also one of the most convenient and high quality batteries that I've never used anything better. I mean, it's just,
and you can stack them.
It is the best. Yeah, they're the best. And then you can get up to 30% off on the NS 130. Now, the NS 130 is an inflatable that we have used. In our opinion, it is of the highest quality of any inflatable that we've used and has the most flexibility, best seat, highest amount of track. It's just super nice. So they don't do deals. They're not going to do another deal. This is the only time you're going to see a discount. Up to 20% off on $2,400 package, because they got a bunch of different packages, is nuts.
Get the kit.
You're not beating it. So
this kit right here is what we got. It's phenomenal. They do actually sell rails too. They're shorter for the front section, so you can add a second seat. You may have seen our video with that. And it's this ultra comfortable boat seat that swivels, so 360 rotation with that. This is our favorite inflatable that we've used.
It's not close.
We've used a dozen or so at this point. This thing's awesome. I think the last couple we have, there's definitely some deals on electronics that are maybe worth a look.
A couple.
So you guys can go check those out. And those are on the Wired to Fish link as well. We'll make sure we have any of those lists linked in the description below. So if you can, get a deal. If you want to get into some technology, you want a screen, whatever, now's kind of the time to do it. So you can save a couple bucks on it. But the last one that we wanted to call out was New Canoe is actually running a Black Friday deal through their dealers. So you can search for a dealer. It goes find your dealer right at the top there. Find a local-ish dealer that is selling new canoes. If you get the unlimited, the U10 or the Flint, you get a free gear pod, which is a $200 value. You're already getting the kayak, you might as well get the free thing.
100%.
Why not?
And look, again, we talked about this already. This is not like what it used to be. So you have to
Mhm.
hunt a lot harder. You have to scrap for your savings. And that's what we were trying to help you do with this video. Trying to help you understand like where the best of the best is and just how to think about a deal. So if you see a deal, you see 15% off, and you're thinking, wow, that sounds terrible.
It's kind of like what's out there.
Yeah,
at the
but
moment.
also think about it a
Yeah.
little bit differently. Think like, look, I was already going to buy these things, right? I
Yeah.
was going to go buy some jerk baits for next year. I was going to get some spinner baits for next year. Go get the 15% off when you can. And it just kind of changes the math around like, hey, if I know that 40% is never coming around
Mhm.
again, or 60% is never coming around again, if 15 or 20 is your best, go buy it where it's going to do the most good.
Hopefully we gave you some good suggestions. If you enjoyed the video and you got some ideas, some ways to save a couple bucks this holiday season, then maybe smash that like, maybe be subscribed, because we're ordering a bunch of this stuff right now. So we're going to do an unboxing, and then come spring season, we will also go ahead and review all those products for you.
Yep.
We appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday. It is Thanksgiving this week, so enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family. Eat as much food as you possibly can for us.
It's my favorite holiday by
I'm
a
gonna
mile.
be eating a lot of food.
100.
But
Turkeys beware.
thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.